welcome and greetings. Welcome to Alfea. I am your host today, Princess Aisha of Androids, Crown Princess to the throne. Sorry, I don't even know why y'all even watch me, but I appreciate the support. But no, we're gonna get right into it. So today we're gonna be talking about Princess Aisha and her portrayal in Winx Club Fate of the Winx, I think it's called. That's what the series called on Netflix. The newest season's going to be premiering this Friday, so I thought I'd do a little, my opinion about everything. So we're gonna start with Aisha. The actress who plays her is Precious Mustafa. Stunning. She has such great bone structure. I remember the first time I saw her, I was like, oh my God, she is like breathtaking. Like she has bone structure like a wolf. Like it's gorgeous. Like she's so stunning. They couldn't have picked a better actress. Now I'm gonna be going around and saying the differences. Now they did have Princess Aisha they did have Princess Aisha more in like something that's similar to my hair texture, which I thought was what they were gonna do with the show, but that's her portrayal. And then I also have like the powers, the differentiation in the powers as well. So on the show, it's more like she has a power of water. Does that make any sense? And like the one that I know, she has the power of morphics. Like she can turn like a pink liquid into anything that she wants to do. And then she has like the powers, like I'm gonna say bubbles, but like she can control forms of water. They made it seem like she was Sailor Mercury on the show. And then like that's a bigger thing too that I did at the beginning was there is the difference between Princess Aisha and Princess Layla. So Princess Layla was more, they used Princess Layla more internationally, and I can see why they would use Layla. I feel like Aisha is more of a urban name. Hey, don't cancel me. I'm telling you what it looks like. Okay, I'm telling you what it looks like, but Princess Aisha is more, I can see why they use that more in the States compared to Layla. Layla is like more of like a, it can go either way with that name. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if names like carry like a connotation, but Aisha is a little bit more urban, so I can see why they use that in the United States. And then they kind of switched as well. I noticed too is that they switched her personality. Like the Aisha I know from the series was outgoing, bubbly. She came in with all her, hey, I'm Princess Aisha, I'm a black Winx, she came in all that. But then they had Miss Precious Mustafa portray the character of Aisha of more like she's more meek, she's a little bit more quieted, she's a little bit more shy, a little bit more reserved, and you got to kind of like pull like her personality, which I didn't mind that, because as long as they didn't S.B.S her. Now S.B.S her, I know a lot of people be like, what is S.B.S? S.B.S means that they did not sassy black syndrome. Okay, it's when they make someone, a person of color, be the cayenne pepper to the meal. Okay, so basically, yeah, Bloom, you better get it, girl. I'm just glad they didn't do that. So I'll take meek. Now we're gonna get into the hair, because like I said, like primarily my clear hair. So we're gonna get into the hair part now. As someone who has done hair before, who used to model in her late teens, early 20s, I can definitely tell you for sure that braids are a cop-out. Now, I know some people might sit there and say, oh, they put pieces of blue, and that kind of like inspired me as well today, but braids are a cop-out. I feel like when you have braids, you don't really have to bring in a specialist that's gonna come and, do the hair. Now, mind you, the baby hairs were laid, they were laid to sleep, but I feel like braids are a cop-out. I feel like it's easy. I feel like they didn't really want to try. And then I also showed some examples as well of like different hairstyles that I think that would have been better. There's the knotless braids that would have been a cute look. Like my thing is like, if you're gonna do braids, make them more modern. I would have even taken a butterfly braid or even a boho braid, something that's more urban, what a lot of young black women are doing with their hair, with their braids now. I feel like the braids were kind of dated. And then speaking of dated, let's get into the clothes. Now, you know me, I am a fashionista, natural Lisa. I'm a fashion fiend, right? The clothes were giving, I'm gonna show some examples. The clothes were giving Bible study chic. They were giving my parents only let me go out on weekends. Like, they were just, the outfits were not giving what they're supposed to give. I mean, I would have liked her style, like the following, you know, something like, you know, like something like, I mean, of course they're not gonna be wearing heels, but something like that, something that would bring, because like Aisha, like when Aisha came in the series, like she just had so many fashionable moments where I was like, yes, Aisha, yes. But I just felt like there was like a lot of moments where I felt like they kind of failed. I also pulled out some like more formal events. Like I think Giambattista Valli, I think he would do an amazing job. I think Alexander McQueen also, if I'm not mistaken, Alexander McQueen is a British designer. So I have to make sure I'm saying his name right. Alexander McQueen is a British designer. Last time I checked. If I'm not, I will correct it in the editing, but they could use a couple of British designers. I feel like it was a miss. I feel like they could have went in and really taking her to different depths. I'm looking forward to the next season to see what they do with her look, see if they're gonna try to give her like more of a modern look. But I can definitely say for sure that I was disappointed. I really want her to be portrayed a certain way, you know, with her being you know, a Black woman, and I was really looking forward to her portrayal, and they didn't do it wrong. This is no, you know, there's no takeaway from Precious. Precious is doing a great job. Like, she has great emotions, you know, they're very natural. You can tell she's been acting for a very long time. At least in my perspective, I can tell she's been acting for a very long time. A lot of her emotions come naturally. It's not like, oh my God, the power of water. Ooh, you know, like it's more like, you know, like, so you can tell like she's been practicing, she's been acting for a while. So I like her acting, but I mean, you can only act with whatever you're given. Another note that I had too was the fact that I really feel as though just her relation to the other girls, I felt like they kind of tried to make her be like she was, I'm gonna say like a snitch or anything, but I kind of felt like they were trying to push her towards more the teacher's pet type of trope. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just, I just wanted her to be the Aisha from the series, and that's gonna go right into my review of the overall series. Ironically, I know there's a lot of people gonna be like, dang, she must hate this. So like, no, ironically, I give this series a 3 out of 5. Now, I'm over here yelling, put the volume down. I actually give this series a 3 out of 5. I actually liked it a lot. I think the reason why I was able to really enjoy this series is that I took it away from what I grew up watching. I think that's what really helped a lot, because I was like, I just took it for what it was. I didn't really take it as this is like the portrayal of, this is like a live action version of Winx. I took it as this is its own independent series Netflix made. So I didn't really see it as like, oh my God, this is not, they're not doing it correctly, they're not doing it right, or I was like, no, I didn't really take it like that. I took it as it was like its own independent series. I have some other notes. I think the only thing that I would say that I didn't like was that it's a little dark. I can't see, and I feel like, you know, that might be going with old age. You know, I'm wearing a side part, so you know I'm a millennial, but like, I think they just need to turn I just want to go like this. I want to turn the brightness up because I couldn't see. But honestly, I'm excited and thrilled to see season 2 premiere on Friday. I didn't know we were going to get a season so quickly. I kind of just put the series like behind my head. But definitely for sure, don't forget to watch, subscribe. In a brand new episode on Wednesday, we're going to dissect and divulge into the Afro episode that was on the original Winx series before it got not reinvented, but like reshoot, like reboot, whatever. But I would definitely say let's definitely tune in on Wednesday, and we're gonna divulge into that episode in my opinion about how the portrayal of Afros is so crucial and so vital to overall self-esteem to young Black girls. Because like I said, we're gonna go to a deep dive. Bring your swim gear. We're gonna go into a deep dive on Wednesday about the portrayal of natural hair in Winx Club. Don't forget to subscribe, share. It's Claire here. bye.